So for about a week now, I've been testing out the iPhone 12 Pro and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Not knowing which phone was going to be the best for my day-to-day task, I decided to pick up both of them and extensively use them before I finally decided which was going to become my new daily driver. It is with fair confidence that I can say that I'm returning the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and here are my reasons why. Now, I will say right off the bat that the iPhone 12 Pro Max is probably one of the best smartphones in the market as of 2020. Not only in my opinion does it have the best design out of all the brand new smartphones that have come out, but it is undoubtedly Apple's biggest smartphone that they've ever made. And while bigger may usually mean better, I can safely say that the iPhone 12 Pro Max is almost too big. As I was walking down the streets of New York on a cold winter day, I was trying to hold the phone in one hand and have the other in my jacket, and doing any sort of task was almost impossible. While the bigger screen does give you the maximum amount of real estate to consume content, for me personally, it's a little bit of an overkill, and I don't think it's going to be necessary in a phone that's supposed to become my daily driver. However, there's some really great things and exciting technology in the iPhone 12 Pro Max. First, let's talk about the cameras. Hands down, by far, I can definitely say that this iPhone has one of the best cameras that I've seen in a smartphone in the past few years. Not only is a triple lens system incredibly useful for vlogging, taking photos, and doing any sort of mobile photography, but it massively unleashes the potential of this phone to become your new vlogging camera. You have an ultra wide lens which is capable of capturing amazing architecture. The wide camera on the 12 Pro Max also has the bigger sensor to allow more light in and get you the best quality pictures possible. And the telephoto zoom goes up to 2.5x compared to the 2 times on the iPhone 12 Pro. And if that's not enough to convince you, I can genuinely say that the portrait mode on the iPhone 12 Pro Max is comparable to my professional level camera, and I never thought I'd be able to say that about a smartphone. It shoots incredibly well in low light situations with the bigger sensor, and hands down by far one of the best features about this phone is going to be the sensor shift stabilization. If you're filming handheld with this phone, you're going to notice significant stabilization compared to the iPhone 12 Pro. Since the sensor inside the camera is doing all the work for you, you're able to capture some of the most cinematic footage you ever can on a smartphone. However, despite how great these cameras are and how advanced technology is getting, for the majority of the time that I'm out, I usually have a better camera anyway. However, the times where I decided to leave my camera at home and just bring my phone, I was incredibly surprised at how good the footage is and how versatile filming on an iPhone was. However, if you are on the market to get the best camera possible in a smartphone, I would highly recommend picking up the iPhone 12 Pro Max. It is incredibly versatile and capable of capturing great photos in 4K video quality that is comparable to some of the higher end cameras in the market right now. Now, as far as the battery life, it is going to last you all day. From my days of using it, I've never had a point where the battery dipped below 20% and I wasn't close to a charger. Another big reason that I've decided not to stick with the iPhone 12 Pro Max is that I usually always have a bigger screen available. Whether it's watching videos on my iPad or watching videos on my laptop or watching videos on my TV, my phone is not a device that needs to have the biggest screen possible. For me, a phone is something that needs to be comfortable to use, something that easily fits in the palm of your hand and you don't feel like you have to stretch out your thumbs just to reach a corner of a screen. I truly hate to say it, but I think it's the end of an era where the bigger smartphone isn't always going to be the best one on the market. However, those are just my thoughts, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to think. Do you think that the iPhone 12 Pro Max is worth it in the 21st century when there's always going to be bigger screens available for any type of content you need to consume? Or are you happy with the smaller, more portable options that are also available on the market? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please make sure to drop a like down below. It's a sad day when I'm having to return the iPhone 12 Pro Max, but it has honestly been a incredible piece of technology, and I'm blown away at how good these cameras are becoming. Like I said, if you're on the market and you're looking to get the most out of a phone possible, I would definitely recommend picking up the 12 Pro Max. However, for me as a student and a content creator, I definitely think that the portability of the 12 Pro is going to be one of the main reasons I've decided to stick with it. But those are my final thoughts, guys. I've really enjoyed testing out both of these phones. As of right now, I'm actually going to the Apple Store to return both of them and pick out my final option, which I definitely will show you guys in the upcoming video. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification so you guys are updated about all these uploads. And as always, don't stress, finesse, peace. Oh, why was that so hard?